Hi friends, this channel is about interesting facts and events. Turkey is one of the few countries where livestock guardian dogs have preserved not only their working qualities for thousands of years, but also their original purpose, serving as true wolf-fighting dogs that protect livestock from predators. The most famous of these wolf-fighting dogs, the Kangal. In this video, we will tell you about him and about his brothers, the Akbash, the Aksaray Malakli, and the Kars shepherd dog. We will also try to finally answer the question, who is truly stronger, the wolf or the wolf-fighting dog? Let's look at all four dogs separately. Origin history. The Kangal is the most famous dog among the Turkish wolf-fighting dogs. Its roots go back to central Anatolia, where for centuries these dogs accompanied nomadic people, guarding livestock from wolves, jackals, and other predators. This is not a decorative breed. Selection was always based on effectiveness. Only the strongest survived and continued to work. DNA research has shown that the closest genetic relatives of the Kangal are dogs from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan. Scientists believe that the ancestors of the Kangal were brought to Turkey by nomadic Turkic tribes. The breed evolved under the harsh climate of the Anatolian plateau. Hot, dry summers, cold, rainy winters, and a nomadic lifestyle demanded endurance and a strong temperament. Shepherds used the Kangal as a guardian dog against predators, and its size and coloration were selected so that the dog blended with the flock as much as possible and remained less noticeable to predators. The Akbash is an ancient Anatolian type distinguished by its white coat, which helps it blend into the pastures. It is common in western Turkey, where the grazing lands are denser and more humid. The Akbash is focused on vigilance and agility, which makes it an effective guard and observer. The Akbash livestock guardian dog is considered the Turkish counterpart of the white livestock guardian dogs widely found in southern and eastern Europe. Considering the migration of pastoral dogs from east to west, from the Pyrenean mountain dog to the Kuvash, the Akbash can be regarded as an ancestor of many of these white dogs. The Aksaray Malakli comes from Aksaray province in the heart of Turkey, in the Cappadocia region, the central part of the Anatolian plateau. The ancestors of the Aksaray Malakli may have been used by the Assyrians as war dogs more than 3,500 years ago. One theory suggests that dogs of this type were brought to Mesopotamia by the Sumerians or Central Asian tribes and later reached the Anatolian plateau. Another version proposes that the breed's ancestors may have been related to the Anatolian lion, an extinct Molosser line used for guarding. Genetic uniqueness confirms that the Aksaray Malakli is not just a large Kangal, but an independent breed. It became known to the wider public only recently. This is largely because breeders for years sold their Aksaray Malakli puppies as Kangals and promoted them as such. As a result, people around the world often do not know that their dogs are actually Aksaray Malakli. The Kars shepherd dog developed in northeastern Turkey, in a region with a harsh climate. It is an indigenous livestock guardian dog from the Kars area and neighboring provinces. There are close genetic ties to the Georgian mountain dog, Nagazi. The Kars region is characterized by long snowy winters and severe cold. In such conditions, dogs needed strong resistance to low temperatures, which led to the development of a dense double coat and powerful, sturdy limbs. Historically, Kars shepherd dogs patrolled large pasture territories, acting as protectors of livestock from predators. All of them, except the Kangal, are recognized only by Turkish kennel organizations, while international clubs often classify them under the general group of Anatolian shepherd dogs. Physical characteristics and temperament. The Anatolian shepherd dog Kangal is a medium to large dog with a powerful but lean musculature. Its height at the withers reaches up to 85 centimeters, 34 inches, and weight up to 75 kilograms, 165 pounds. There are individual large specimens weighing up to 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. A characteristic feature of the breed is the black mask on a light sandy, reddish, or grey coat. The tail is set high and often curls into a ring. The Kangal is a rationally behaving wolf-fighting dog and an analytical guardian. It does not act impulsively. It first assesses distance, wind direction, and the predator's behavior. If a wolf keeps its distance, the Kangal does not give chase. Its task is to prevent the threat. The Kangal works in coordination with other dogs, uses a blocking strategy, and tries to force a frontal confrontation with the predator, conserving energy and avoiding pointless lunges. It is less explosive than the Caucasian shepherd dog, but more calculated, making it especially effective in open steppes. The Kangal is a national symbol of Turkey and is protected by the state. Breeding lines are monitored by local associations. It has served in army units and rural gendarmerie as a patrol and guard dog. It has outstanding endurance, capable of accompanying a flock for days, covering tens of kilometers per day. All dogs with a black mask on the face are called Akbash, which translates from Turkish as black head. The Akbash is a lighter Turkish Guardian dog compared to the Kangal. Its height at the withers reaches up to 81 centimeters, 32 inches, and weight up to 64 kilograms, 141 pounds. The coat is exclusively white, which provides an advantage when guarding the flock at night. The hair comes in two types, short and long, depending on the region and living conditions. The Akbash is distinguished by high speed and agility. It acts faster and lighter than the Kangal, reacts first, and raises the alarm when a predator approaches. It often functions as the dispatcher of the pack, spotting threats first and directing the other dogs, ensuring effective livestock protection. Thanks to its vigilance and speed, the Akbash has become a sought-after livestock guardian in North America as a protector against coyotes. The breed name Akbash translates from Turkish as white head, reflecting the dog's characteristic coloring. The Turkish Mastiff Aksaray Malakli is a very large and heavy guardian livestock dog with a strong bone structure and a large head. Malakli are larger than Kangal, with the difference especially noticeable in the head and paws. Height at the withers reaches up to 95 centimeters, 37 inches, and adult weight up to 85 kilograms, 187 pounds, although individuals up to 120 kilograms, 265 pounds, are sometimes encountered. Color can be sandy, yellow, reddish, black, or bicolored. Malakli act more slowly than Kangals, but their role is to hold ground and exert impressive strength. They often position themselves closest to the flock, especially when the sheep are stationary, forming a defensive line. The name Malakli comes from the Turkish word malak, meaning lip, reflecting the characteristic drooping lips of the breed. Due to its external similarity in coloring, it is often confused with the Kangal, but Malakli are significantly larger and more massive. In Turkey, it is called Anadolu Aslani, which translates as Anatolian lion. In the city of Aksaray, a large sculpture of the dog symbolizes it as the Anatolian lion. The Car Shepherd dog is a large northern-type livestock guardian dog with a long, dense double coat, which provides excellent protection against the cold and is optimized for prolonged work in winter. Average height at the withers is about 72 centimeters, 29 inches, and average weight around 45 kilograms, 99 pounds. The coat is highly variable. It can be black, gray, yellow, or brown, often with white markings. The Car Shepherd dog combines vigilance with a strong defensive instinct. It is accustomed to patrolling large areas in snowy terrain and navigates well in harsh landscapes. These dogs tolerate severe cold excellently and can work in temperatures below -20 degrees Celsius, -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Friends, the video features illustrations created by the author. Our portfolio includes all dog breeds. If you'd like to explore them or purchase for personal or commercial use, Follow the links in the channel description. And now, let's continue. Interaction with humans and training. All 4 breeds recognize only calm and confident owners. Rough handling makes these dogs distrustful, while excessive leniency can make them unmanageable. Within the family, the Kangal and other Anatolian wolf-fighting dogs behave calmly, but always maintain control of their space. Strangers are naturally assessed with caution. With proper upbringing and socialization, they become reliable, stable, and safe companions. The Kangal and other Anatolian dogs are not obedience breeds. Their intelligence is directed not at following orders, but at making independent decisions under uncertain conditions, maintaining calm in stressful situations, and avoiding pointless actions. Wolf-fighting dog against a wolf. All 4 breeds share a characteristic trait. They do not panic in the presence of a wolf. This is the result of centuries of selective breeding. They are known for not avoiding direct contact and for being able to withstand the pressure of a large wolf. They work not in rage, but with clarity. Their strategy: do not chase, meet, and stop. Thanks to the thick fur around the neck and well-developed shoulder muscles, these dogs receive natural protection during a frontal attack. Friends, across the internet, in videos and in comments, we often see genuine interest in large wolf-fighting dogs. You are curious about their ability to cope with wolves. It is indeed a fascinating topic. Let's try to understand it together. First, let's step away from dogs and wolves for a moment. Imagine yourself as a middle-aged man. You have a wife and children. The situation is simple. In the middle of the night, strangers with ill intentions break into your home. It does not matter whether the goal is robbery or some other clearly bad purpose. The outcome of this situation can vary, depending on many factors: the number of intruders, their training, weapons, objectives, as well as your own preparation and temperament. One thing is clear: you will have the intention to defend. You are on your territory. They have intruded into your home. At the same time, in everyday life, walking home from work and seeing suspicious people on the street, you would hardly attack them with your fists. That is not your concern or interest. Your interest is your home and family. Now let's draw an analogy. A dog and a wolf. It's like you and a robber. Any wolf-fighting dog is capable of defending against a wolf on its own territory or where its owner and food are. On the territory, it considers its own. The wolf is guided only by hunger. The stronger this hunger, the more desperate the attack. Do you see the similarity to robbers? The higher their motivation, the harder it will be for you. But a few words about wolves themselves. They are predators, not gladiators. They can hunt alone or in a pack. They are smart enough not to take unnecessary risks. An injured wolf is a burden to the pack. It will not survive if it cannot hunt. That is how the world works. If your sympathies are on the side of the dog, and generally on the side of good, I understand. So if a wolf is alone and the dog is on a leash, it will make sure it can easily handle it, and the dog will die. If there are many wolves and only one dog, its chances are almost none. While defending the home, standing in their way, it will most likely be killed as well. If there are 2 or more dogs, the odds improve. Anticipating your question, one-on-one, it depends on 2 factors. The first is territory. Imagine the dog is lost and alone in the forest or the steppe at night. This is wolf time. It has no one to protect except itself. Its behavior will be very different from how it guards a home. Even if the dog is hungry, it will hardly hunt. It will more likely try to sniff out leftovers. And meeting a wolf in such a situation, you probably would not even recognize it. It will flee and defend itself if necessary. But the dog is smart and knows that one wolf is temporary, and soon there will be more. This is their territory. The second factor is size, of both dogs and wolves. For a wolf, what matters is less its size than its age and status. Wolves reach sexual maturity around 2 years old. A truly experienced wolf is one that has mastered the social hierarchy of the pack, knows how to hunt, defend territory, and care for offspring. These skills appear between ages 3 and 5. No wolf-fighting dog would likely overcome a mature wolf. If the wolf is hungry, the dog, no matter its strength, becomes just food. Conversely, if it is a young wolf or a smaller female on the dog's territory, the wolf-fighting dog's chances improve, but remain limited. Unlike dogs, which in a fight mostly bite the opponent to make it retreat or submit, the wolf may seem cowardly or weak. But this is deceptive. As soon as a convenient opportunity arises, it attacks precisely and in the most vulnerable spots: the nose, neck, groin, and abdomen. Not every wolf-fighting dog owner can train their dog to confront a wolf. For this, real wolves, caught for training, are needed. Killing skills in the dog are acquired and not inherited, unlike the wolf. One thing is clear: wolf-fighting dogs are not afraid of wolves, unlike many other breeds, for which the scent of a wolf causes panic. Based on the above, our opinion is the wolf-fighting dog is stronger, but the wolf would win. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. In conclusion, Turkish wolf-fighting dogs are the result of millennia of work by both humans and nature. The Kangal, Akbash, Malakli, and Kars dog are different in type, but united by a single task: to protect the flock at any cost. The work of these dogs is part of human history. They continue to fulfill this role, even today. You might also be interested in watching videos about Caucasian and Central Asian wolf-fighting dogs, the Pit Bull Terrier, and other dog breeds. Visit the channel, subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which dogs would you like to see in the next video? Thank you for being with us. See you next time.